Well, hello there. Thank you guys for being here. My name is Kyle, and this is Cooking with Kyle, where every Tuesday evening we hop on the good old YouTube Live and we make dinner together. So if it's your first time watching, thank you so much for being here. Tonight, we are stepping outside of my comfort zone. I love the cuisine, but I don't make it very well, in my opinion. I've been practicing a little more, so tonight's going to be more practice, so hopefully I get a little better. We are doing a stir-fry-ish. So we're doing an Asian-inspired meal. We're doing some stir-fry noodles, rice noodles. I'm about to throw them on. We're actually doing steak per Molly's request. So we're doing some beef. Got some bok choy, some broccolini over here. What do we got? Some baby corn for my producer there in the back, and some water chestnuts. Yep. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get my noodles rolling. I already got my water going over there, so I want to get those going. That way we can. The way I'm making this tonight, I don't really combine all my vegetables together and everything together for stir fry. I prefer to cook it, most of it separately. So that's what I'm going to do. It's more work. It takes a little more time, but I think for me, it turns out better. So let's get going. So let me know tonight where you're watching from and what you're having for dinner. Are you making something yourself? Are you doing some takeout? Just kind of making a sandwich? So let me know in the comments what you got going on tonight. Well, we'll go ahead and throw in my rice noodles. My water just started rolling.
You want a couple comments?
Lay on.
Dreaming Out Loud says good, or Helen says good day again, twice in one day. We are so lucky. Dreaming Out Loud says, hey guys.
What's going on?
Martha Pierce says, hello everyone.
Hey.
Rick Hart says, hi guys, I missed the premiere, but I'm excited about the live.
Thank you for being here.
And then We Plus 3 says, hi Kyle.
Hey.
Ann Wood Beatty says, hello from Virginia.
Hey, what's going on, Ann?
Broken Brunette says, I wonder what's for dinner tonight.
So yeah, again, we're doing some stir fry. I do mine a little different. Again, I'm kind of really stepping out of my comfort zone here. I don't consider myself very good at cooking Asian food. Mexican food, American food, yeah, I can lay it down. But Asian food, I'm still learning. So be patient.
I think you're doing great, babe.
No, I made it the other night. I made some fried rice, did some like chicken fried rice. And it turned out pretty good. So I'm getting there, baby steps.
Venturesome Couple says, hello, everyone.
Hey, how are you guys?
I believe they are on a reality show.
Oh,
y'all feel free to drop that link in the comments.
Drop it.
I know Chris and Martha, I think that they're on our new reality show. I hope I'm not mistaken.
That's pretty cool.
Just Endy says, hi, I love your videos.
Thank you. Thanks for being here.
Hermit Z Frogs, I love the different camera angles lately. 100% arms raised, kick ass.
Thank you. So I don't know if broccolini's, I don't think that's very Japanese or Asian traditional, or would you think so? I just like it.
Yeah, we're putting it in the stir.
I just prefer it over regular broccoli. And I haven't seen it in a while in a store. So when I saw it, I'm like, yep, I'm buying that. And bok choy. My bride, Jennifer, my producer, my buddy back there, loves her some bok choy. I've only cooked it a couple times. The other night we made miniature bok choy, which was about probably a third that size.
Baby bok choy.
Baby bok choy. I don't exactly know how this one's going to turn out. I'm assuming it's very similar in taste, but
I think you're going to do great, babe.
I'm going to try my best.
Weekend RVing says hello.
Hey, how are you guys?
Lorna McKenzie says, hey, Jen and Kyle.
Hey, Lorna. So, yeah, I'm just kind of cleaning my produce up, letting my noodles do their thing over here for a few minutes. If you don't know, you want to cook these al dente, which is get them pretty close to done. Pull them about a minute to 2 minutes short of being done, because I am going to throw them back in the pot a little bit with some oil and flavor them up a little bit.
Hermit Z Frog says, Cape Breton Island, Nova Scotia. We had macaroni and tomato soup. Quick and simple.
Nice. I bet you guys eat a lot of soup. I can only imagine.
It is soup weather for sure. Venturesome Couple says, we're still in Central Florida. We ordered dinner tonight.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all wrong with that.
Helen says, I need to share your videos with my husband. He may learn something.
Oh, goodness. I try. Hey, I'm just a regular dude trying to make good food. Is that right? Regular dude trying to make good food.
Yeah, that's your new tagline, babe. Regular dude trying to make good food.
Trying being the key word there. So if I can do it, anybody can do it. The thing about cooking, and I was kind of thought about this yesterday, it's just work. Like you have to, if you want good quality food, you have to put in the work, like fresh ingredients, learn getting your cutting down, and just really practicing it. It's a lot of work to make food like this because, it'd be much easier to use stuff out of a can or frozen stuff, but you just don't get that quality. So for me, it's worth it. Some days I'm like, I don't feel like doing this. I just throw something together as quick as I possibly can, or tell everybody to heat up a pizza or some nuggets or whatever.
Bella Blue 66 says, "Ciao, Bethune La Familia. I'm catching y'all live. Again, finally. Woohoo! I'm eating a Buddha bowl from Elwood's here in Palmer, Alaska."
Oh wow, cool. Very cool. So yeah, again, like I'm saying, I'm having to do multiple stages. I'm gonna cook my noodles. I'm gonna throw them in the strainer. I'm probably gonna go throw my broccolini on, cook it a little bit, throw it in a bowl. At that point, I'll probably cook my bok choy, throw it in a bowl, and then I'll bring my flat top out. I think we'll do the steak. So this is one of those dishes, or at least the way I'm making it. A small kitchen is kind of a handicap a little bit because it's going to take you quite a few extra steps and a lot more time than it typically would.
Yeah, if they did it in their kitchens at home, in their houses.
Right, or if you had a big wok, or if I had a wok, or I had adequate burner space, I could really throw this down probably in around 30 minutes or less. So, but today it probably take me a shade longer than
that. Conspiracy Nikki Kimmy says, "Hi, new here from Indiana."
Hey, how are you? Hope you are well tonight. This is my little live cooking show we do every Tuesday evening here on YouTube.
Helen says, "Hit that like button, everyone."
It is always much appreciated.
Mike Davis says, "Hello from North Korea."
Oh, wow. Hello, Mike. How are you this evening? Or probably not evening over there. Just how are you?
We got the broccolini being prepared. EF says, "Hi there. Stir fry is always a good option. We're doing red hot dogs and French fries."
I have not had a red hot dog since I was a kid. It's been a long time.
What are red hot dogs?
They're that. The casing is red.
Why is the casing red?
I don't really know.
Oh, it's just a red cased hot dog.
I'm assuming there's a reason. I don't know it, but I'm assuming there's a reason.
Oh, all right. Well.
They were popular back in the 90s in the Carolinas. I don't know where they are now.
I believe they're in Maine.
Oh, so it is a thing. It's definitely a thing.
Weekend Arvine says, "Yummy. I bet it will be good."
I hope so. Like I say, I'm still kind of honing my craft in the Asian cuisine market a little bit.
Rickard says, "I'm watching from a Menards warehouse in Pioneer, Ohio, as my trailer's being loaded with cargo."
Cool. Thank you.
Brittany M. Gaskill says, "Hey, hey." Canada Bird says, "I love this YouTube channel."
Oh, thank you. So I don't know. I bought this the other day and I used it on my chicken fried rice. This is a Japanese barbecue sauce, but it is so good. It's Bachman's. It's been pretty popular. If you do TikTok, you've probably seen it on there. I've seen it on Instagram lately and Facebook. It's pretty popular right now. All right, so what I'm doing over here is I'm going to throw these broccolinis in here in just a minute. I'm going to take a little garlic, throw in there with them.
Garlic is the best smell ever. Next to cilantro.
Garlic blows cilantro out of the water.
Yeah, probably. Deborah McDermott says, "Good evening. Spaghetti here. Nothing fancy with jar sauce."
Nice. Hey, I do jar sauce. That is another one I want to break into, is doing my own spaghetti sauce. I've never tried it, but I definitely want to.
You got it, babe.
Let's go ahead and season these up here.
What are you putting in there?
That is salt from the Himalayan region.
The Himalayan region?
Sounds like Michael Scott. No.
Garlic.
I don't know why I put more garlic.
And pepper.
I already put garlic in.
It's just your granulated garlic,
I love garlic. I love garlic. Need to get my...
DOL says we had cabbage and noodles tonight, one of our favorites, and easy.
I love cabbage. We were just talking about cabbage today. I love it.
John Pillsbury says beef and noodles here tonight.
Nice.
Sherry Weber says this is so cool doing it like this, going from video to live. I love it. Get to see my favorites 2 times.
Aw, thank you, Sherry.
Thank you, Sherry. Priya says, I just got home from work and made it on time for your live. Hello from Alberta, Canada.
Hey, how are you?
The hot dog bus says, love, love, love y'all. Always get hungry watching y'all for eating.
Hey, a hot dog doesn't sound half bad.
Marley Severson from Grafton, North Dakota says, we are a bombing 7 degrees above.
Well, at least you're above. I know you guys get below quite a bit. So, yeah, you know, you're on the upswing here a little bit. All right, so my bok choy, again, I cooked some the other night. It was called miniature bok choy. And they were literally like this big. They were tiny.
They're baby bok choy.
So these I don't exactly know, but we're gonna figure it out together. Again, I'm gonna throw these back on here in a few minutes. I'm just gonna put them in here so I can clean my bok choy.
Bella Blue says, I'm so happy that y'all decided to keep cooking with Kyle Tuesdays on here.
Yeah, me too. It just I think it was meant to be because we tried it. We didn't like the format that we've had it on. You know what?
We couldn't do the cameras.
We couldn't do the cameras the way we wanted, so we're like, you know what? Let's just bring it back where it started.
Venturesome Couple says, please smash that like button.
Yeah, thank you. So what I think I want to do, I don't know. These things are.
Yeah, those are massive bok choy.
Yeah, these are massive bok choy. I don't really know what I'm doing here, so I'm gonna kind of wing it a little bit. Well, that seems to be what I do a lot.
Hey, you wing it like the best of them.
I'm the best winger.
You are the best winger in the world. Rick Art says, have you ever cooked Cajun, Kyle?
I do a little bit. I absolutely love Cajun food. It's probably my top 2 or 3 favorite cuisines. The short answer is yes. I wish I could do more. My family does not handle heat very well. Or when I say heat, I mean spicy food. So it kind of limits me a little bit. And I can't, and I've been laying off of shellfish, shrimp, and stuff. So, but I do love it. I absolutely love Cajun food. One of my favorites.
Robert Willicott says, I'm eating a hot dog right now.
Hey, I love a good hot dog. I mean,
Reindeer Shar says hello.
hello.
Jubesy says, hey, Kyle and family.
I don't really know how I want to do this. I think.
Maybe slice the white stuff into smaller pieces.
So I think, yeah,
and still cook it.
I think I'm going to come in like right here and cook it like that. So you'll have white stuff. I don't know. What do you think?
I think you should cook I love bok choy, so I will eat it all.
Trim these down maybe
Yeah.
a little bit more.
I will literally eat it all.
I will clean those up a little bit and then maybe I'll throw these in here. We'll do wash them.
Sherry says, yum, I love garlic.
Me too. I don't think there's not many dishes that I make. I don't know. I can't even honestly think of one that I don't put garlic on. It's a staple. It's like salt and pepper. You got to have it.
EF says, via husband, he said, red hot dogs originated in the Northeast as a marketing technique to stick out on grocery shelves. Nothing super special, but led him to grabbing them.
There you go. It worked.
I love broccolini.
It works.
That's funny. The hot dog bus says chicken cutlets with rice and corn tonight, but I did make falafel earlier. Was
Ooh.
thinking of Jen. Just thought of it because it was gluten-free.
Yeah.
Gluten-free, it's the way to be.
I don't know about that one, but if you say so.
Molly says, never enough garlic. Love this. Have fun and glad you guys are having fun.
Thank you. Add some salt in the food. I bought this Himalayan pink sea salt and it's coarse, but it's really coarse. I wish it was a little finer. I like it, but I wish it was a little finer.
Jibsy says, I love seeing Kyle cook.
All right, I think I'm good here. I don't like to cook my broccoli or any of my veggies for that matter to the point of where they're just like water, you know, like where you get to where you just chew them and they're mushy and just really, really chewy. I like to catch them before then. Bok choy.
Those bowls are also amazing.
Yeah, I really like my collapsits.
We got those bowls. They said, "Hey, we'll send these to you. Just let us know what you think of them." I freaking love those things because they're rubber and they collapse down. And we use them with everything.
Yeah, I use it all the time. All right, go ahead and get my skillet going back going again. I'm trying to move quickly because I got a lot to cook.
Yeah, you do.
I still haven't even gotten to the meat yet. Molly's like, bring the meat. All right, there we go.
Ferris says that looks like some good food.
You know, I hope so. Let me go ahead and slice me a lemon. All right, so we're gonna play with our meat a little bit. Let's.
That's what you know. I'm sorry.
I didn't hear anything funny, but okay. I know what to say to make her react. Like it's just, I just do it just to be me. All right, so yeah, what we got? We have some 100% grass-fed Angus beef. These are.
They can't see it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what cut of meat they are.
There you
go.
go.
Yeah, here we are from Sprouts. So we're gonna pull these out. I was gonna say pull out my meat, but I didn't.
Thanks, but you just did. Denise says we did the Mexican pizzas. Kids loved it. Thank you, Kyle.
Yeah, I meant to ask that. How did anybody? I mean, I'm glad you guys like. It really is a good dish. I mean, it's just easy. It's fun, and it's better and way cheaper than Taco Bell. Yeah, if anybody else did it, let me know. I'm curious to know if you did it, and if you did you enjoy it like you thought you would? I enjoyed doing that. I like a lot of flavor out of. It just makes cooking fun.
Misty Summer says, "Hi, how are you?"
Hello, Misty. How are you? So what I'm doing is I'm drying my meat. What I like to do that because my main thing I want to do now is try to get a sear on it a little bit. This to me appears to be a relatively lean cut of meat, so I want to try to cook it fast and hot.
I said nothing.
I think you're on your best behavior.
Yeah. Sterling says, "Hello everyone. How's everyone? I'm at work watching y'all, and I'm going to make Alfredo pasta with tuna, microwave style. LOL."
Nothing wrong with that.
Oh, Helen said, "Cut the white bits up and eat them as well." That's what I said.
Oh, I mean, I cut them a little. Yeah.
Me and you really eat the bok choy. I don't know if the kids.
Yeah, it's mostly me. The kids don't. Yeah,
Eli likes it.
Did he?
Yeah.
Did you like it, Molly?
No.
No.
She's not much for veggies.
If it's green, she's probably not eating.
I like asparagus. That's about it.
Oh, you do?
Adam said, "I'm making ravioli tonight."
Chef Boyardee.
Yep. Sharon M. Jones says, "Nice cooking."
That's the thing about bok choy is the green part pretty much shrivels down to next to nothing anyway.
Yeah. But I do love me some bok choy.
I'm very well aware.
Abigail Wheeler says, "Hey. The hot dog bus is a little off topic, but Jen, please do my hair like yours."
The purple or the short ones or both?
I don't know. Maybe both. I know. I've been having to dye mine like every other day with this vegan hair dye. Vegan hair dye isn't working.
So what I'm going to do is I will be, like I say, using this Japanese barbecue sauce at the end. And it is packed with flavor. So I'm only going to add a little bit of salt and pepper to the meat because I don't want to over season it and then have to be worried when I start adding the barbecue sauce at the end. So I'm only going to add a hair, just a shade, because this stuff is it has a lot in it. But it is very good, though. I really like it.
Cheez-It said, "Why do you pat the meat with a towel?"
Well, when you dry the meat, what you're trying to do is I want to lay down a good sear. So when you dry it, it helps put that browning and get that crust on it. Because if you don't, what you do when you throw wet meat on a skillet or a thing is it basically steam the meat. So you're heating up the water and it just cooks the meat instead of getting the fire or the metal or whatever surface to sear it. You're just using the water to steam it essentially.
Wow. I had no. I mean, I think I've heard you say that before, but that is quite a bit of.
Yeah, and that's.
Sherry said I did it, but I don't think it turned out like yours did, Kyle. Can't beat your Mexican pizza.
That's okay. I mean, it's simple, but I mean, it's really it can be anything you want it to be. I mean, like you could totally do it without the ground beef if you're vegetarian. You could start do black beans, chicken. Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of make everything and layer it and put it together. I really like it. I've actually, well, I think I have enough tostadas to do it again this week. So maybe toward the end of the week we'll have it again.
Yes, that was amazing. I love the Mexican pizza.
All right, I think our bok choy is
Oh
close.
no.
What?
Yeah, it said it got too heated.
Oh, that's what it said?
Yeah.
Well, at least I know the batteries aren't dead.
Yeah, it was back a little further, but I moved it up because it seemed a bit far, but maybe it wasn't.
Well, it's not going to be as much of a view.
So I'm going to go ahead and pull these. I may actually cook these or throw these in the broccolini back in at the end to kind of reheat maybe a little bit and just kind of incorporate the two. I haven't decided yet. I was going to say, I'm still really learning the Asian stuff. I don't do it much.
Yeah, and we're still learning camera equipment, apparently.
Yeah, we're learning. First time.
First time for everything.
Molly says, dang, I'm being educated today.
Hey, I've had a lot of trial and error with cooking. And then I was like, why does my chicken never have brown and it's just really white, but it's cooked? And another one is crowding. You don't want to overcrowd your meat because it's essentially the same thing. You got to be able to let the water evaporate and get out of the skillet or pot or whatever you're cooking on. So if you overcrowd it, like this is really a little overcrowded. I wouldn't normally cook it. I'm probably not even going to cook it this way. So you want to give your meat as much space as you can, even if you have to do it in multiple times, cooking it multiple times. All right, what am I doing? All right, let's do my noodles. I'm going to throw this back on, get it nice and hot, which it probably already is. I probably don't have to try to do that. Going to cut me off a pretty good size of butter. Because why not?
Yeah, exactly. Helen says you stew the meat if you don't dry it first.
Yeah, exactly. You're just basically boiling it and or steaming it. So highly recommend it. Any type of meat, chicken, or anything you want to get a sear on, or where you want some type of crust or browning. Definitely try to at least pat it dry. Oh, I think it helps a lot.
Try it again and see what happens.
Yeah, I mean it's I don't think there's a wrong way to do it if it turned out good. I mean, I've actually been wanting to try it vegetarian or try it, with black beans, which will make it vegetarian. Let's get my noodles rolling.
Cynthia says, just tuned in. What are we having tonight?
So we're doing stir fry. So currently I'm going to throw back in my rice noodles and get them cooking again and add in, try to get in some flavor.
Alan says Kyle is cooking really well being sunburnt. You are red, babe. Yes.
I've been out in the sun all day. Me and my good buddy Mike's here. We've been working on the bus, or he's been working on the bus, and I've been watching him. But yeah, I don't doubt it. I have a pretty good amount of sun. Ooh, man, I forgot a really important ingredient.
JT says y'all are the meaning of success. Thank you. That's so sweet. Heather says hello, beautiful Bethoons.
Hello, Heather. All right, so I'm just coming in with soy.
No.
Just doing the same thing.
Yeah, it's getting really hot over there. We're gonna have to figure some heat-resistant cameras out or something.
Basically, all I'm doing, I'm reheating my noodles. I'm putting in some butter in them. I'm putting in some soy sauce, kind of turning them into an Asian-style noodle. I'm going to throw in a little bit of sesame oil because that's what you got to do.
Helen says it's only 10:30 a.m. here in Australia, and Kyle makes me so hungry this time of day. My belly says yummy food.
That's good to hear. That's what we want to hear. All right.
No.
What'd you do now?
The internal temp is too high.
Okay.
On that one too?
Yeah.
So what are we streaming from?
Going. I am trying to art. This is weird. This camera's never done that.
You had it running for a while beforehand. That's all you have to think of.
Yeah, it was running for a while, wasn't it?
Mhm.
All right. Well, let's try and get this back on the road.
So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna move this right over here.
Krept said this is awesome.
You know,
Sorry that our other camera angle isn't working. It got too hot over there. We need like a telephoto lens that's like way back here. Yeah. Primitive SpongeBob says hello.
Hello.
The hot dog bus says I'm coming over. What time is it already?
Won't be long, I hope.
Hey, Mom.
All right. Good with that. Let's let that
The big one?
sit over here and rest.
Helen says put a fan on your devices. Molly actually, she went to go get one. So let's hope that works.
All right, we'll give a griddle up, and then we are going to get this steak cooking.
Heather says it's Jen's fault. She's making everything too hot. That hot tamale.
I agree. I think that could be the problem.
I'm actually going to go grab Molly's fan and see if I can put it on this camera. It wouldn't be our live show without.
No. I don't think we've done one yet that went totally perfect. I wouldn't know.
I guess we'll have fans prepared for next time.
Is that it? It is hot in here. It's hot outside, and when you cook in this kitchen like this, it gets pretty hot. Is any camera actually working? Or
Yes. Your front camera's working.
front camera's working.
This one.
This.
You're good.
So what I'm going to do is we're going to cook our steak or our beef. I don't know what you want to call it. We'll call it beef.
Okay, you keep talking, babe, because I'm working on.
You working on it?
Yeah.
Working on cooling.
No, I mean, I'm just kind of melting some butter over here to have an oil base to cook the beef in. And I will get it started here in just 8 seconds.
I am doing my best over here. If there was like a behind the scenes camera, we literally have a fan. Hang on, I'll show you guys what we have going on currently. Kyle's over there cooking, and I had to attach a fan to this camera so that way the camera will stop overheating. You know, like I said, it wouldn't be our show without problems. Heather says, I love y'all's imperfections. Perfect imperfections during your lives. Well, they're definitely imperfections.
Cook on a live stream like that. You want to try your skill, your ability to do that. Anyway, they're all on there. So hopefully get those brown in here for a few minutes. I'm going to go ahead and get my cutting board cleaned up because I'm actually going to chop these up a little bit finer. You got any comments on this?
Yes, but I am doing like I'm doing a lot of stuff.
Doing a lot of stuff.
Maureen says, what's on the menu tonight? We're doing
A bit of a stir fry. We've got some beef cooking over there now. I've cooked some noodles, some bok choy, and some broccolini. Don't let me forget, I've got to cook this stuff too.
don't forget to cook that. And we don't have a microwave now either.
Yeah, everything's cooked here. Like, everything I make is cooked on that skillet or in that air fryer. So let that get nice and hot. We'll get that cooked through. But we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. I told you this is going to be a bit of a process, and I wasn't lying. Let's go ahead and get these opened up. Watch the cord.
But you're doing great, mister. Helen says, I put my phone in the fridge to cool down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do.
Bella Blue says, love your purple hair, Jen. Molly's blue ends turned out great, too. That fan may just do the trick and way to think fast on the fly. Thank you.
Yeah, that's kind of how we have to do things around here.
I feel like bus life has made us that way.
Yeah, if you're not working on the fly, you're thinking on the fly. There's always something going on, and everything is ever changing. So you got to be on your toes.
Lady Elizabeth says, looks good. I'm making scallops tonight.
Oh, okay. I love that. I had a bit of a cooking fail last night.
It did not fail. It was delightful.
It wasn't great. I was trying to replicate. I don't know if you ever had Cracker Barrel's chicken and dumplings, but I was trying to do them gluten-free, dairy-free. It didn't turn out great. It wasn't the worst thing I've ever made in my life. Don't get me wrong, but it did not turn out great. Getting some char on there. Oh yeah. It would not be a meal without that.
We normally grab that off the thing.
Yeah, I don't care if you're cooking toast in here. That thing's gonna go off. It's just the way it is.
Because, why not? Helen says, I never use a microwave for cooking.
No, I mean, and I've had to adjust over the last several months. Don't get me wrong, there's times, like today I had to warm up some butter or melt some butter real quick. It would have been nice to just throw it in there for a few seconds and let it sit there and melt and cool. But, yeah, I can't say I really miss it. I mean, it's convenience would be nice occasionally, but I'm able to do pretty much everything I need to do right here. Alright, what do I want to do? I don't want to do this.
Sterling says, Kyle's cooking is so hot, it's burning up equipment. LOL.
It does get hot in this bus when you make a meal like this. It's
with so many moving parts.
Yeah, well, I mean, this thing puts out a ton of heat over here. And I've got an exhaust fan right above the camera. You can probably hear it. I've got my little rinky-dink one right here that is pulling from here. It's still super hot in here. So usually what I do when I make dinner and I eat, I usually go spend time outside for a little bit just to cool off, let the bus cool back down. Because it's like your kitchen. You cook in your kitchen in your house, it's going to get hot. So same thing.
Venturesome Couple says, we have to buy a new little grill soon. Ours gave out after 4 years. Any recommendations for a new pellet grill?
Wow. I don't know. I don't even have one myself. I would like one, but I don't even own one. Pellet grill. I don't know. The Ninja, check out the Ninja Woodfire thing. It's a pellet grill, multi-use cooker. You can air fry with it, but it has a pellet option where you're able to add smoke to whatever it is you're cooking. I briefly saw an ad for it yesterday, and I thought it was pretty nifty. So check that out. I don't know, like I said, I don't know a lot about it, but I don't know. I would like one myself. I think I would enjoy it. I just don't really have anywhere to store it right now.
My Mia says, what brand is the can opener? Need a good one.
I think it's OXO. I'm pretty sure. Yep, it's an OXO.
Target.
Yep. Yeah, it is a good can opener. It works really good. I mean, we've had it for several years.
Helen says, just a question for Kyle. Have you ever tried a pressure cooker? They are really great for winter cooking.
Yes, I had a Instapot for a little bit.
And the kids, what happened was, one of them were supposed to do it for dishes. They decided not to do it, shut the lid, and somehow it got put under our bench. For how many weeks? 5? 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks. Yep. It was gross.
Yeah, but for making like soups and stuff like that, yeah, it is really amazing. I do miss that thing quite a bit, honestly. It's a great. It makes some great food.
Cash Parker says hello.
Hello.
Bella Blue says ha ha ha. Love it. Never a dull moment with the Bethoon family.
Never. I don't even know what that's like.
Venturesome Couple says, oh, very nice. Maureen says, looks yummy. Davina says, hi, Kyle and Jen behind the camera. The stir fry looks great. Kyle. I add a can of cream celery in it. It's yummy.
Yeah, that's another good point. Mine was just like a soup. more so than like a chicken and dumpling. I was thinking about that, what I could add to give it a little more creaminess. That's probably a great idea. I may try it again. Gluten-free cooking is tough, and I'm not a baker at all, so making doughs and flours and all is can be challenging. And especially when you're talking gluten-free, because that's a whole nother thing. So basically what I'm doing now, I know you probably can't see, I've got the thing in front. I'm just cutting these up into smaller pieces, and I'm going to throw them back on and cook it in with some of my seasoning and my sauces. What are you doing?
Don't worry, she's trying to figure out a way to try to cool.
Well, honey, I'm almost done. Won't be long. You're about to blow the fire out.
Is that blowing the...
No, it's
Okay. Well, I gotta cool the other camera down before it goes out, and we're working with what we got
We're
here.
running a lot of power.
And it went out.
What did?
The other camera.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to wrap it up for you.
It's all right. We're trying here.
5-second rule.
Well, it's your own house. I mean, you can do 5 seconds anytime you want.
Do what I want.
You can do what you want, baby.
All right, so let's let these veggies do what they're going to do for the next couple minutes. I'm going to go ahead and actually combine these. Why not? Let's do it.
There we go. Look, I got everything up and running. We're good.
I don't know about that, but
And then all the power goes out.
yeah, let's don't say that. We don't need
Yeah,
that.
Molly, don't wish that upon us. Don't speak that into existence. Oh, those are looking great, babe.
We're good?
Yes. Bella Blue says, I sure wish I could be as organized and methodical as Kyle is. Great multitasking cooker. Sign of a true chef. Y'all are doing a fantastic camera job.
Funny enough, this is literally the only thing that I can do this well. Any other facet of life, I am not organized. I am not multifunctional. But for some reason, this all just clicks with me, and I just can able to. I don't understand it.
Well, you're amazing at it, babe. The hot dog bus says, I have windows by the stove. I also live in a bus. I find it helps with the steam.
Yeah, I mean, anything you can do. Just really want to throw that on there for a few. Actually, I want to throw it down there.
You want a little more crisp there?
Yeah, a little crisp. Throw some lemon on it.
Chris.
Come on.
Lorna McKenzie says, looks delicious.
You know, Lorna. All right, let me check.
Are you ready to assemble?
No.
No.
Oh, am I doing tofu for you?
You are, but you can cook that after the show. That's fine. You can cook that after, babe. NOTV says, what up?
What?
Hey, y'all. How's it going? Kyle's got the veggies over there, putting some extra stuff.
So before I went live, I made some yummy yummy sauce.
Ooh, yeah. Put it up to that camera.
If you've ever eaten in a Japanese restaurant, they have yummy yummy sauce. So I've made some of that and chilled it.
It looks a lot like your fry sauce.
I like the fry sauce.
Your fry sauce is delicious. Ansley Smith says, looks delicious. I'm making bacon, egg, and cheese biscuits.
Nice.
Apparently you did something gross because Helen says, OMG, gross. Never mind. That's pressure cooker. My husband does the same thing with my slow cooker when I was out of town for a few days.
Yeah, needless to say, we put it out, we bleached it, we let it sit out in the sun. It still was not.
That was for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it was still not cool, so I just threw it in the dumpster. I'm like, yeah, I'm good.
Yep. Okay, we're not putting that there. Jackson Tanis says, I wish I was there to eat that. Keep up the good work.
So,
Molly, Helen says, hi, pretty girl Molly.
Hi, thank you.
And Bella Blue says, num num num. It's looking delicioso. It's smelling amazing too. Like
Smell-o-vision.
it is. I wish they did have smell-o-vision.
I like Wonka Vision.
Normal name says, great cooking, love the show. You guys are pudding. Thank you. Plastic Cup Official says, this looks cool. Radical.
All right, so that's good. I'm cool with that. Let's go ahead. I'm going to sop some of this water up right quick. Some of this juice.
What are you making over there now?
Coming in with the meat.
Oh,
So I'm gonna
that's
go ahead
right.
and lay some sesame oil on it. And let's throw on the meat.
Bring on the meat.
This thing's not hot. Why is it not hot?
What's this fan?
Yeah, it's the fan.
Molly, you turn it on the one.
It's on your phone too.
That's what it is. I'm like, why is the skillet not getting hot? Like it should.
Yeah, because
Can we just turn it off?
yeah, that's fine.
It's not hot.
If it goes out, it goes out. Trying my best here.
All right, so yeah, I guess apparently I'm making her tofu after this. So while I'm waiting on the meat to do what it's going to do, I'm going to go ahead and cut the tofu, drain the water.
So why do you put the meat back on there?
I just, because, like I said, I just cut it up and then add my whatever I'm cooking in. Like this week I'm doing, I don't know, I just like the way that the fusion it makes when you cook the, I'm sure there's a word for it, proper chef uses. Basically cook the sauce into the meat is what I'm trying to do. So, let's see. Yeah, it's crazy how much cooler that made this skillet.
Wow.
Like it's nice and seary again.
I mean, that works, right?
Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and throw in some of our Japanese barbecue sauce.
They shared our story the other day.
Did they? Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty tasty. It's got some good flavor.
Then to some couples says, don't forget to smash that like button and show some love.
Yeah, thank you.
Plastic Cup of Pickle says, love this so much. Definitely going to make this. Eddie T says, hello, Molly.
Hi.
Peterbilt Place says, that looks delicious.
Thank you.
Helen says, looks great, Kyle. You done well. Going to send this to my husband. Maybe he will learn to cook. And Venturesome Couple says, it looks delicious. I bet it smells amazing.
Yeah,
It smells phenomenal.
Yeah, that sauce, once you start cooking with that sauce, it just smells so good.
Ooh, cooking with a patty of tofu. I like it.
Yeah, I've started doing that a little bit.
Aw, Patsy. Patty's mom says, cooking with Kyle makes me very hungry.
Yeah, me too. I'm getting pretty hungry myself. Actually, I need that.
Peterbilt Plays says, OMG, I would so eat all that up. That looks so good.
You
JXPVR says, hello, I'm hungry now.
know.
And then Davina says, Jen, we sure are two lucky women to have husbands that are awesome cooks. Rich always says he should have been a chef instead of a Frito-Lay man. Yes, we are. I am super lucky to have that guy. Also, Helen, the fan's seeming to cool this one down. So we got the fan pointed on that camera. We got the light box back here. And then Kyle's over there in the kitchen. So a little bit of behind the scenes.
Behind the shears.
Behind the shears.
All right, let's go ahead and plate it out so you guys can go on the rest of your evenings and I can do the same.
Is this my plate?
Well, whoever. You're not eating all this, are you?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we're going to come over. We're going to start with some noodles, some nudes. I work for nudes.
And I'm the bad one.
Little bok choy.
Kirby Hansen says, hello, Bethune family. Looks fantastic. Bet it smells amazing in your bus.
Not too bad. I must say, it's not too bad.
Not too bad.
Eddie T says, looks good. Thanks for sharing. Look at that tofu over there. Looking delightful.
All right. So here it is. I don't know if you can see it. Take a little bit of the noodles, my nudes here. The nudes and my dudes. Come over here and
I'll get your sauce.
some sauce. It's not bad.
It's good.
Not bad.
It's good.
Mm-hmm.
Whoop whoop.
Very good.
So tomorrow night, week plus 3.
Yeah, guys, we just had our video come out. So if you missed it and you just saw the live, go check out our video that just premiered less than an hour ago. Hope you guys are enjoying March Madness so far. We are. I know we are. And yeah, week plus 3 tomorrow night. Go check them out. Great family, good friends of ours. So that's what I got. So thank you guys so much for being here and watching and hanging out with me for 45 minutes or so. And we'll see you guys here in a couple days. Take care, guys.
Bye. Stay wonderful.